tarot outcome questions. Now, it sounds like I'm going to go against everything that I've talked about before, but just bear with me. In tarot readings, I get people often who are in a bit of a conundrum and they want to know the difference between, should I go that way, should I go this way? And they'll go, let's see what the cards bring out. Well, instead, I'll say, why don't we do, what do we need to know about the likely outcome of this? And then, what do we need to know about the likely outcome of that? Because then you're allowing your cards to kind of access what this is going to look like if you stay where you are. This could be a job, for example. If you've just been offered a job and you want to know whether or not you should stay, what is the likely outcome of your overall happiness if you stayed? Now, this is the clever part. If it comes out that you should, and you're overjoyed by that, there's your answer. If it's the answer that it says you shouldn't and you're happy about it, great. If you're not so happy about it, also great. Why am I saying that? Because your emotions that come up has just answered your question. Then, what is the likely outcome if you take that job? We asked the tarot, what's the overall happiness of that if you were to take that job? Whatever the answer is versus whatever emotion comes up or your intuition is your answer. How easy is that? Not only are you getting a this way, that way, but whatever emotions come up or how you felt intuitively also provides your answer. We're not leaving the cards up to chance. We're not having the cards tell us what to do. We're accessing something here where we can ask what we need to know, but we can also use what comes up from us. Good way to do it. A really good way to do it. Because remember, if we're not doing downloads and we're not seeing images, etc., the cards can only give us what our motivations are, what thoughts we have, what feelings we have, what things we want to achieve. We need to ask the cards the questions in the right way, and then the tarot will be able to give you so much information that you weren't necessarily expecting. And the tarot readers who use them just as the literal meanings aren't necessarily able to provide that expanded answer, which is why if we approach the tarot this way, we get so much information. And I often say to people, especially in the training, I say, if we ask the tarot cards the how and the why, isn't that more interesting? Because then we're armed with information, so then we actually know what to do with that. Another example of that would be when I use this as an example in my training. Jane wants to know if John's going to propose by Christmas. And we say, what do we need to know? This is the what do we need to know about the likely outcome that he's going to propose. Let's say the answer is no. Yes, Jane might be gutted, but if we find out the what do we need to know, then she knows why. And it could be that he's skint. It could be that he's saving up or he's just not mentally and emotionally ready for it. It might still suck, but at least we know why. So how and the why, giving us the backstory to the information, allows us to do something about it and maybe act accordingly. Maybe there's things we can do once we're on with that information that we didn't have before. And it's all about question adjustment. Can't emphasize that enough. All right, let me know how you get on with that. I'm interested to see how this goes. Keep introducing different takes on how to do this. But if you've been around a while, you know how I feel about open questions. But the more we get into practice with this and we're looking at the cards from an information point of view, not a prediction point of view, it really just changes the way we see and read the tarot cards. All right, lots of love.